Ever wonder how some YouTubers seem to crack the code and turn their channels into money-making machines? Well, there is a secret, and it's all about the YouTube niche that you pick. And in today's video, I'm going to go over 5 premium YouTube niches that are not only popular, but can really turn your side hustle into steady income. I'm also going to mention a mistake that a lot of creators do that kills most of their potential to earn big. By the way, I'm Tracy, but let's get at it. Starting a YouTube channel, it's exciting. I was excited. It's all about being creative, sharing your voice, and having the freedom to make content your way. But how do you balance your passion or something you really love with finding a niche that can grow and make you money? You're doing the work, so why not be compensated for it? Well, it comes down to finding those niches with the best rewards so you can mix what you love and profit as well. And hey, you don't have to be a pro. Maybe you've managed a household budget. Maybe you led or started projects in your work. Maybe you gave career advice to a friend. All of these skills are valuable content in these high-paying niches. But before we go into the niches, let's quickly talk about how YouTube actually pays you as a creator. So advertisers pay a certain amount called CPM for every 1,000 views you get. And RPM is what you actually take home after YouTube has taken their cut, which is approximately 55% to you. Now, that's not the end of the story. There's a bunch of things that actually affect how much you earn. Location of your audience, how long your video is, how many people actually stuck around to watch the ads. And if most of your viewers are from the US or Canada or the UK, that's good news for you because advertisers pay more for those views. But if your audience is in countries with lower buying power, you might actually get lower ad rates, even though you have a ton of views. And another thing to think about is total market size, TMS. Basically, that's how many people are interested in your niche. And that is super important when you're choosing your topic. If your niche is really broad, like fashion, you'll get a lot of viewers. But since it's so general, advertisers might not pay as much for each view. But if you pick a smaller, more specific niche, like sustainable fashion for women over 40, your audience might be smaller, but they're more targeted and advertisers pay more to reach them. Just remember, smaller niches may pay more per view, but they can only grow so much because the audience is limited. So you got to find that balance between broad audiences with lower pay and smaller specific audience with higher pay. Hope that makes sense. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, ask me in the comments below and I'll explain it even further. But you know what? Now let's get on to the niches. So have you ever thought of turning your passion of wellness and health into a steady stream of income? Health and wellness is huge and it includes way more than fitness tips. It could be meditation, Pilates, holistic health, or even menopause tips. This niche has a ton of sub-niches and is full of opportunities for steady ad revenue and high value sponsorship. But I'll talk about that later in the video. There is a big audience focused on well-being, health, longevity, and they're looking for all kinds of well-being content. So if you get it right, you could do pretty well here. Now, what if your own life experience could actually be your ticket? Let's look at personal development and relationships. It's all about helping people improve their lives, whether it's giving marriage advice, self-improvement tips, parenting advice. If you've been through some stuff, you probably have some stories to share that people can learn from, which means you could build a dedicated audience and a steady income. For instance, if you've been married 20 plus years, you know something about relationships, good or bad. You know about conflict resolution, intimacy, keeping the relationship strong. If you're a parent and you've been through, the sleepless nights with your baby, toddler, I don't even remember anymore at what point they start sleeping through the night. You giving that type of advice to someone that's just starting out is huge. Help them with those sleepless nights, feeding schedules, all the milestones that our kids reach. And by the way, some of these sub-niche cross over in categories. Take meditation, for example. It fits into health and wellness and personal development. You can talk about stress relief or mental relaxation as part of health and wellness, or you could go the self-improvement route and make it part of the personal development niche. It's all about the angle that works for you and what you want to talk about. Next up, beauty and fashion, a personal favorite of mine. It's a fun niche with endless possibilities. Makeup tutorials, fashion hauls, styling tips. And there's serious money to be made here. Advertisers from cosmetic brands, fashion brands, lifestyle pay a lot because viewers love buying what creators recommend. So you can earn well if you get the right audience. Think about it. When you're buying something, aren't you influenced by certain creators? I know I am. You see someone using a product and you like it and you trust them, so you go out and buy it. That's how I get all my mascara. Now let's move into tech, gadgets and gear. And this is another personal favorite of mine. If you love tech, this could be a goldmine. Reviewing gadgets, teaching tech tutorials. You can attract high-paying advertisers because everyone wants the latest gear, whether it's smartphones, smart devices, headphones. People go straight to YouTube before buying tech. And this is one of the highest paying niches on YouTube. And let's not forget the how-to video tutorials on video editing, how to set up a podcast, or anything creator related. It's all in high demand. The rise of content creators on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok has not only increased the demand for gear like microphones, lighting equipment, cameras, but also on tutorials on how to set up, use, and get the best out of that gear or software. So if you're good at this, there's a big audience out there waiting for your help. And if you've ever thought about making money online, helping other people make money online, then business and entrepreneurship is your niche. Giving tips on how to grow online, building income streams, or improving marketing skills is huge. Advertisers selling high-ticket items like courses, software, coaching programs, love to pay for access to this audience. Know how to build an audience on LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok? Make tutorials. Know how to run an Etsy shop or another online business? Teach others how. And if you know business and entrepreneurship, you're in the right place. Finally, let's talk about wealth and personal finance. This is the top niche when it comes to CPMs, whether it's retirement planning, real estate tips, stock trading. People want to learn how to build wealth. And advertisers like financial services, investment platforms, financial apps want to be there when they do. And if you're wondering about the luxury niche, yes, it falls here in wealth and personal finance, but it also falls into beauty and fashion. If you're talking about luxury goods as a sign of wealth, like luxury watches, luxury cars, real estate, it makes sense in wealth. But if you're focusing on luxury fashion, beauty products, or style, then it falls better in beauty and fashion. So do you remember the mistake I mentioned earlier, the one that holds many creators back from making even more money? The mistake is not having multiple income streams. A lot of creators just rely on the YouTube monetization, but you need to diversify. And there's a bunch of ways to make money outside of YouTube's ad revenue. So here are a few of the main ones. Remember I mentioned sponsorship? Well, sponsorship and brand deals are where brands pay you to showcase their products or services in your videos. And you don't need millions of followers. You just need an audience that matches what the brand is looking for. Affiliate marketing. Share a product or service you love, and if someone buys it through your link, you get a commission. It's like getting paid to recommend stuff. Perfect for tech reviews or any niche that audience loves to buy. Merchandise. You can sell your own merch like t-shirts, mugs, hats, digital download. This is great for building your brand online and making extra money. Digital products and courses. Whether it's templates, planners, music, or an online course, this is a great way to share your skill and knowledge while earning extra cash. Super popular in business niches. And there's always consulting or coaching. Once you build up some credibility, offer your advice as a service. And one more thing, if your YouTube channel idea doesn't fall under these higher paying niches, I still say go for it. If you have a passion or you know something that you want to share, you still can make money with YouTube. And with all those other ways of making money, you could apply to your channel. Now you know the top paying niches. The next step, getting your channel off the ground. It might seem like a big task, but it's actually simple. And in my next video, I'll walk you through how to set up a YouTube channel step by step. Thanks for watching, and here's to growing your channel.